leader of the band Hotels.
I'm Max Wood, I'm the drummer for Hotels.
I'm Audra Boo, and I am the vocalist in the band Hotels.
I'm Nick Nile, guitarist for the band Hotels.
Hey, I'm Jack Burgess, and I'm the keyboardist for Hotels.
Tonight on Band in Seattle, local veterans Hotels channels the new wave greats of the 80s with a dash of post-punk and a smidge of surf rock. Recorded live at Victory Studios.
Anything so bad that you hate it too. Run it to the ground, know it up and down, stare into its eyes till it hates you.
I lived in a few different countries during high school and came back, moved to New York. I was in bands there, that band broke up, and then I was like, well, what am I gonna do with myself? I'd never led a band before on my own. So I was actually working in hotels at the time. I was a hotel night auditor, which is not a very glamorous job. But I worked the night shift, and I'd come and I'd bring my bass into the lobby of the hotel at night and write songs. And so those were all the first Hotel songs. I literally wrote them in the lobby of the hotel I was working
Everything you ever wanted is in your hands, but you never pictured this. Ignore the alarm, the sheets are too warm, you've forgotten what it's like.
When I first started the group, we used to wear name tags. I wore my actual work name tag. It was like, these are the clothes I actually wear to my job. And people thought it was a gimmick. They thought it was a cute thing. Oh, they all dress like they work in hotels. It's like, yeah, but I actually do work in a hotel. It's what I do. It's life imitating art, imitating life, imitating art, imitating life.
See the only sense, chasing things you think you'll never have. Nothing is plain, nothing's in vain. Run it again and again and again. To bounce to drive, fingers clean. Hasn't got a thing to do with it. Nothing is plain, nothing's in vain. Run it again and again and again. With 100 eyes.
Okay, I have these songs. Who's gonna play them? And I just started by asking my best friends who, you know, okay, you're really good at this instrument, can you play? And you're really good at this instrument, can you play? And that was the first incarnation of the band with a couple different people. And then Max joined soon after. He's actually technically not the original drummer, but he might as well be. He's been here 97%, 98, 99% of the time.
Nothing's in vain. Run it again and again and again. To bounce to drive, fingers clean. Hasn't got a thing to do with it. Nothing is plain, nothing's in vain. Run it again and again and again. 100 eyes, the rest is lies. Might as well sit around and wait to breathe.
Back in 2004, I moved to New York, and within the first couple of months I was there, I got introduced to Blake through a friend of a friend who we all became friends, and they knew that Blake was looking for a drummer for Hotels, which was a pretty young band. They had had one other drummer for a few months at that point. They gave me the demo tape of some tunes they were working on. I learned them over the span of 3 or 4 days, and then auditioned and got the gig. 6 months later, we had played a few shows around New York, and then in late December of that year, we recorded our first album, Thank You for Choosing.
amazing drummer, as anyone could see and hear listening to him or playing with him. But he's also, you know, a great drummer for me because we've been working together so long that we, you know, we have our own little language.
Sometimes you just lock up with somebody, and it doesn't really matter your level of education or anything like that. It's just like sometimes your pocket is like really unique together. And so we've always had a good chemistry musically playing together. We had a good energy with each other.
He understands what I'm trying to do. He's always kind of understand what I'm trying to do. When you play with someone for over a decade, you kind of know when they're going to hit this or hit that.
After the break, uncover more about hotels.
They just said, hey, Jack, do you know how to play keys? And I'm like, yeah, sort of. I can figure it out.
Audra is a great friend of mine, and I've known her for a while now. We've performed alongside of her in some of the earlier incarnations of the band. We performed alongside her band in many shows. She's guested on some albums of ours and some live performances, and I always just like making music with her because we just do different things.
We met at a Dancing on the Valentine. Fly Moon Royalty was playing, so the band I was in was playing, and Hotels was there. And so that's how we met. As I transitioned out of Fly Moon Royalty and was just kind of like in flux of what I wanted to do, I was thinking, well, maybe I can learn how to play the bass. Blake could teach me that, so maybe if I was in his band, and I, at that point, was already singing a bunch of backup for them, I was like, well, I'll just ask.
We played a show together, she guested on another song, and then we were both kind of at the same time having a similar idea of like, we should just do more of this. We should just make this a thing, and we both kind of almost sort of said it to each other at the same time, like, hey, let's do this for real.
Blake was like, actually, if you help me to like work on my vocals a bit more, like I'll help you with the bass. Let's work it out. Let's see what happens.
She's a much better singer than me, so I kind of can lean on her both in real time to carry the singing aspect, but also make me a better singer when we practice together and hook up our vocals.
So it's been super fun, and now we're, you know, working on new music and just having a good time.
Blake is great. He's solid all the way around. I love the effects he uses, and it's like, he's always there where I need him to be before I need him to be there. And you don't always have that in a band. So it's wonderful.
It's funny, I first met Blake years back. The online blog, Backbeat Seattle, they were putting on a showcase at Barboza. And I first met Blake there because his other band was playing. I subbed on guitar, second guitar, on a couple of gigs with Purple Main, the Prince tribute band. And Blake's a member of Purple Main, and after the couple of gigs we played together, I guess the previous guitar player from Hotels was about to leave, and so he's like, hey, want to come play in Hotels?
Stay gone. If you be, stay wrong. If you agree, stay long. Friend, stay strong. If you're dead, stay gone. If you're me, stay wrong. If you agree.
The funny story with Jack is that he filled in for a gig very last minute in a different incarnation of the band when he was playing vibes. We need a vibraphone player. Our vibraphone player vanished in the wind for a gig, and we got Jack at the last minute.
I got a text out of the blue from Max Wood, the drummer, who was just looking around for a vibraphonist to sub in for their then vibraphonist, who bailed on a gig at the last minute. They sent me some stuff, and I learned the music, and I played vibes with them in their other iteration with the larger band.
He played really well, and he's a good guy, and we talked to him, and we're like, all right, you want this gig more?
They just said, hey, Jack, do you know how to play keys? And I'm like, yeah, sort of. I can figure it out.
If you be, stay wrong. If you agree, stay long. If you're friend, stay strong. If you're dead, stay gone. If you're me,
When we return, you'll find out more about Hotels.
I mean, ultimately, it's, I want to take over the world.
There's definitely things I want to do in this group, with this group. I think we all have a goal of just being the best performers we can be. When we say that, something that is just undeniable and visceral, that when someone comes and sees us, they just, afterwards, they're like, holy crap. They're that's what we want to do. So, that only comes with just working together with everybody for a long time. The other big thing I want to do is just create a performance that is truly magical and all-encompassing. I guess that's why I think of myself more as the performer instead of, this is a personal connection right now. It's because I really want to put on a great performance. Our resources are limited, but someday maybe there could be a whole theatrical thing and costumes and stuff. That stuff could go either way. It could be cheesy, it could be great, but I'd want to take times and do it right and have all sorts of things going on. I'm just interested in putting on a great show.
a band that's really like a passion project for me. I've been with it since the beginning just because I love Blake's writing. I love the music. I love that we have an incredible ensemble right now with Jack and Nick and Audra and Blake. I feel like musically we're in an incredible place. There could be like almost no limits. In regards to where we want to go, we'd love to enjoy, you know, more people finding out about our music. We'd love to be playing more festivals for sure. We've had like quite a variety of experiences, and so just hope we can keep it going and keep making good music together.
Ultimately, it's, you know, I want to take over the world. I want to somehow be the new Diana Ross. You know, with Hotels, I'm looking forward to, you know, writing more songs and being metaphorical and, you know, exploring places that my voice hasn't gone as much before. And Blake is good at challenging me to like sing in this other way. And you know, I just have really awesome people to propel me forward. And I just want us all to just like blow up and take over and get our Macklemore moment.
Of the facts come to be known as the tale how my love fell through the cracks till I sold it for a sale. What you seek you'll never find. Answers brought forth from the sea, not in its sun, more in mine. Shall compassion ever be?
Be great to, you know, be able to get some sort of national, some sort of international presence, and that, you know, be able to tour, make some kind of money at it for a little while, you know, at least, you know, be able to, you know, go on tour and then come back and have a place to live, you know.
Right now, and I feel like the only way is up. Playing bigger shows, festivals. I can't wait to record an album with these guys. I'd love to be part of that process. I've recorded albums before, but not with like a band that I am explicitly part of. I'd love to tour with them. I've never toured, and I'd like to see the world through the lens of a rock band, honestly. Specifically this one. Specifically through the lens of, I don't know, say like a bowl of soup. I don't have a bowl here, but that would be the perfect.
To uncover more of the music that moved you tonight, go to bandinseattle.com for more Hotels.